So I'm here, we pump the hip up and we get the thing here. Now, the basic Ashi Garami sweep, like what's called the single leg edge guard sweep nowadays, is that I just drive my hip toward the street and try to make him fall down. But I struggle with that sweep, like, because my elbow inhibits my ability to rotate. So we're going to be here, we're going to pump up. What we're going to do is, this hand here is going to come and grab the leg. This hand here is going to get out of the way, and then you can rotate. Because you can rotate way further, all the way to my belly. Like a hip bump sweep. Kind of like a hip bump sweep on his leg. Okay, now, so we're going to be here. The next thing here is, see the fact that this hand had it, we can now rip it across to the other side and then get it with the other hand, which is what I want. So it's on that's tonight's subject. Tonight's subject matter is, instead of Duncan's foot being on the low side, or what is called the outside, we've got it on the inside, or what I prefer to call the high side, okay? So our first, and we're going to arrive here a bunch of ways, but the first way we're arriving here is manually. We grabbed it and we just dragged it over there, okay? There's going to be sexier ways to do it, but we're starting out with, we landed like this with our right hand. We got our head out of the way by laying down, and we drag it across, and then we grab it with the other hand. We've still got normal, basic Ashi Garami here. Does that make sense? Okay, watching it, everyone come close. I don't know where yet. Okay, watch the first finish, supinator finish. Okay, see my right hand? Instead of finding Duncan's heel, you know, like right up here, which we would do for a basic foot lock, or right up on the heel to do a heel hook, we're not going to do that this time. This hand's going to be all the way through. As long as I'm down, as long as I feel Duncan's foot on my back. So I can't feel it there, so I have to go back until see. I don't have to be all worried about that, which is what I like about it. I don't have to be too finicky. Just as long as I kind of just try to pull his foot off, like, oh, yeah, and now his foot's kind of stuck there. Okay? Now we're going to get up and just show him the bottom of his foot. See that? So this, see my hand here is over on my other side, or on my leg. Okay? And then get up on my left hand, and I turn away and kind of arch up, and you feel like you can just bust it right off. So you're doing that. Right. Supination. So let's do that. Thank you.
And so I tend to be a little bit more sort of describe it. So high side and our feet are neutral.
Okay. So what we're going to do now, so have we agreed, I'm going to use the word upgrade, but it's technically, don't let me lock your thinking in. It's not necessarily an upgrade where I take the foot from here to there. It could be, if your favourite things go here, that's fine. So it's not, I'm going to use the word though for lack of a better word. Like a progression. So if we've upgraded his foot from outside leg control to inside, or from low side to high side, now we're going to upgrade our feet from neutral to inside. That's going to be the next thing we're going to do. Duncan, would you mind? No, stand. So what do I do? What's the first thing I do, guys? Grab his foot. Thanks for that. Next. Ashi. Yep. Then. Arm swap. Then. Okay. Duncan down. Okay. And now, what we're going to do is I'm going to upgrade Duncan's foot from low side. So you can see low side, high side. It's kind of obvious now. Okay. Here, and just wing it, and then. The cool thing about having our inside leg can always make the honey hole. Okay, we can always make the honey hole and then thread it in there. So now my feet are inside, and Duncan's foot is high side and very exposed. Are we okay with that? So we did one extra upgrade. Before we upgraded just the foot, but now we've upgraded our feet as well. Right? So once we've upgraded the foot to there, our feet just go from here to there. And what's good about that? What's the obvious benefit? Yeah, I'm protected, right? I'm protected, yeah. So in this situation, we're not going to do the supinator because I'm restricted how far I can turn because our feet are inside. So now we're going to do the American knot. So the American knot is, I'm going to grab his other foot, 2 hands. Okay, I'm going to pull it up under my armpit. See, right up under here under my armpit. My other hand goes under his leg. I'm going to grab Duncan's foot, pull it up under my armpit. See, like that. Don't do that. Okay, I just want to upright row it. So it's gone away. Then the other hand goes under here. And then we get a lock. Then this foot, stomp on the heel. Here. Turn on my side. And I'm arching back into his left leg. I'm attacking the far leg with a normal foot lock. You understand that? So I'm doing that. Plantar flexion on that leg. But the bonus is I've killed his other leg so he can't escape. I'm arching back. Does that make sense? So, does that make sense? Obvious to everyone? So, yeah. Yeah. The way I was very confused with all that when I was trying to learn it. But what I did was this. Here's the way I thought of it. If I have Duncan's leg, might bend your knee. If I have Duncan's leg trapped on the downside, we kill this other one here with the Russian knot. You understand? So if I've got his leg not on the high side but on the low side, the way I kill the other leg is with the Russian. But if I've got his leg on the high side, the way I kill that's with the American. So if it was over here, I kill that with the Russian. If it's over here, I kill that with the American. But I want to kill it because it's annoying. It's loose and running around doing anything. Does that make a bit more sense? So last time we had this foot over here. Okay. And now we're in this situation here. We're going to go, what are we going to do? 2 hands. We're going to get rid of this under our armpit. Then we're going to fire this under his leg. Then we're going to get a gable grip. Now if I just lock a triangle, watch Duncan's butt. See, he could follow me. So by doing that, he can't follow me. And what I do is stand on him. Stand and turn. Like that. And you're getting a basic foot lock in that. Just a basic foot lock. Okay? Let's try it. In my mind, that's what makes Ashi Garami 103. If my feet are neutral, supinator. If my feet are inside, American knot. The rest of it is just us finding interesting and cool ways to arrive at that from the mount, from north-south, from side control, from passing his guard, from jumping through the air, from spinning from underneath. But it's just all going to arrive at the high side and our feet either in or out. See what I'm saying? As long as you get it in your head where we're going with it. Because if you just look at it without thinking about it, it can be as confusing as all hell. Okay? Switch around, other side. Just get the basic Ashi.